The night was loud, glamorous, and filled with flashing cameras. But something about her felt different this time. As she walked into the Miami event, smiling, confident, and completely at ease, those watching closely noticed it instantly. This wasn't the same Bethenny people had seen before. There was no tension, no guarded energy, no signs of someone carrying emotional weight. Instead, there was a quiet glow, like someone who had finally found peace after a long storm. And standing beside her, almost effortlessly matching her energy, was a man few people knew. But everyone suddenly wanted to. For years, Bethenny Frankel has lived her life in the spotlight, especially when it comes to love. Her relationships have often played out in front of the world, analyzed, criticized, and sometimes misunderstood. From her highly publicized marriage to Jason Hoppy to her long-term relationship with Paul Bernon, Bethenny's romantic journey has been anything but smooth. And when her relationship with Paul came to an end, many believed she might take a long break from love altogether. But what no one expected was what came next. After her split, Bethenny didn't rush into another relationship. She didn't make dramatic public statements or try to prove anything to anyone. Instead, she did something very different. She stepped back. She chose silence over noise, healing over headlines. According to those close to her, this was one of the most transformative periods of her life. Therapy, self-reflection, and a complete shift in mindset became her focus. She began to reevaluate not just her past relationships, but also her own expectations, patterns, and priorities. And slowly, something began to change. Bethenny started talking about what she called her intentional dating era. It wasn't just a phrase, it was a completely new approach to love. No more rushing into labels. No more forcing connections. No more trying to fit into traditional relationship molds. This time, it was about clarity, effort, and emotional balance. It was about finding someone who truly understood her world without being overwhelmed by it. And then, quietly, someone entered her life. His name is Shane L. Campbell, a Miami-based financial advisor who, unlike Bethenny's past partners, lives outside the entertainment spotlight. And that difference may be exactly what makes this relationship so unique. He is not part of the Hollywood scene, not tied to media narratives, and not competing in a space where Bethenny has built her empire. Instead, he brings something much simpler and perhaps much more powerful: stability. The two were first spotted together at a high-profile event in Miami Beach, and from that moment, speculation began to build. Witnesses described them as completely in sync, laughing, talking, and sharing moments that didn't feel staged or performative. There was no need to impress anyone, no pressure, just two people genuinely enjoying each other's company. And for Bethenny, that might be the biggest change of all. In the past, her relationships often came with expectations, both from the public and from within. Being a strong, successful, and outspoken woman in the public eye isn't always easy when it comes to dating. There's pressure, judgment, and sometimes even intimidation. Bethenny herself has spoken about how difficult it can be to find someone who truly matches her energy without feeling overshadowed. But this time, things seem different. Those close to her say she's happier than she's been in years. And it's not just because of the relationship, it's because of who she has become. This isn't about filling a void or proving a point. It's about connection. Real, balanced, and grounded connection. Of course, her past hasn't disappeared. Her marriage to Jason Hoppy, which ended in a long and highly publicized divorce, left a lasting impact. It was a chapter filled with legal battles, emotional strain, and intense media attention. Then came her relationship with Paul Bernon, one that lasted nearly 6 years but ultimately ended due to differences that couldn't be resolved. Each of these experiences shaped her. Each heartbreak taught her something. And instead of letting those lessons make her cynical, she used them to grow. Now, her focus isn't on perfection, it's on authenticity. Her new relationship reflects that shift. It's quieter, more private, and far less defined by public expectations. There are no rushed announcements, no over-the-top displays for the cameras. Just a steady, natural progression. And in a world where everything is often exaggerated for tension, that simplicity feels almost refreshing. But there's another layer to this story, one that goes beyond romance. Bethenny is not just a reality TV star. She's a businesswoman, a mother, and someone who has built a powerful personal brand over the years. Balancing all of that with a relationship isn't easy. Her daughter remains a top priority, and any new chapter in her life has to fit into that reality. So far, it seems she's managing it with intention and care. Fans have responded positively to the news of her new relationship. Many have followed her journey for years and feel invested in her happiness. Seeing her in a better place, emotionally and mentally, feels like a win, not just for her, but for everyone who has watched her navigate life's ups and downs. Still, questions remain. Where is this relationship headed? Will it become something long-term? Could this be the one for Bethenny? Right now, there are no clear answers, and that might be exactly how she wants it. Because for the first time in a long time, Bethenny Frankel isn't trying to control the narrative. She's not chasing outcomes or forcing timelines. She's simply allowing things to unfold. And maybe that's the real story here. It's not just about finding new love after a breakup. It's about transformation. It's about learning, evolving, and choosing a different path. It's about realizing that sometimes the best relationships come when you stop searching so hard and start understanding yourself instead. As the night in Miami came to an end and the cameras slowly faded, one thing was clear. Bethenny Frankel had entered a new chapter, not one defined by drama or headlines, but by intention, balance, and something that feels real. And if this journey continues the way it has begun, this might just be the love story no one saw coming, but everyone will be watching.